Anything short of legendary loot today is not good enough. This is a lot harder than it used to be. Normally the first floor is kind of a cakewalk, but that will naturally translate into much better loot. We're going to get a legendary right away. Just gotta murder one last idiot. I was wrong. I didn't get a legendary, I got 2 of them. It's either a bow or the freezing foil. I want this. It doesn't do the same damage as my old one, but it attacks a lot quicker, plus it slows idiots when I hit them. I think I'm really gonna like this one. But we're already dealing with idiots like this, so that's good and annoying, but we'll just charge right on in and stab them all. If we manage to get some heals on something like this, heal per hit, we would be unstoppable. Do you think that's a secret down there? It's not. Another cold themed legendary, Winter's Touch. I'll take it. So we're somehow already armed with 2 legendary weapons, and we're on floor 3 now. This is going to make things a little bit easier. So when it charges up, it fires multiple arrows. Not that I feel like using a bow much today, especially when I can run up and stab them 1,000 times directly in the face. Floor 3 was the easiest one so far. Floor 1 was the hardest. Then I want to take this armor simply because it's got a 25% attack speed boost. And my thing was already stupidly fast, so now we're like a ridiculous speed. And they're so adorable, and there's so many. This is the perfect sword for dealing with them. And we've got all sorts of Endermen. These are a lot harder than they used to be because these guys weren't normally here this early. So I've definitely got to be on my A game today. Legendary Maulers. Those are actually going to be a really big increase, especially because they have better powers than mine. So we're going to take them for now, and now we're a very dangerous kitty cat. I pretty much can't say no to a legendary weapon ever for anything. Luckily, this level so far seems quite easy compared to some of the previous ones. I'm a little bit relieved in a way to not really have anything too tempting, so we're just going to take a power upgrade slot. And then we're into Cactus Land. We're actually mostly just going to knock these guys off the edge probably because we have knockback. Could use some heals too on hit, but you know what? We're going to take a step back from all these guys and give them TNT. Oh, never mind. They're just handing legendaries out like it's nobody's business today. Well, I'm going to take the armor then. That way we get 30% extra damage, 30% chance to negate damage, damage reduction, and whatever else. I'm also going to upgrade my weapons to do an extra 0 to 50% bonus damage against already wounded enemies. And since I just kind of take lots of bites out of enemies, I'm just going to do progressively more and more damage to them. The more hurt they are, the more damage they'll take. Basically, it's just going to be a whole lot of damage for a long time. That made things a little bit easier. There's a fishing rod, but we definitely don't want a fishing rod. We'll take another power. And then it's right back to good old-fashioned murdering. I would really like some heal on hit. That would make me feel a little better. Mostly because I'm just lazy and don't want to actively heal myself. And floors like this are going to get annoying with lots of creepers bouncing around. We're also going to have the ability to summon an iron golem. Now we got to talk to the guildsmith. Do you see about helping one of our weapons along? It's either going to be my armor or the weapon. We'll go ahead and do the weapons for now. That put them all the way up to level 19 from 7, so the damage is going to be even stupider. Oh good, and then we get a boss fight right away. Okay, we're going to fight the wretched wraith. Those chains are coming from me. That's a new effect, I think, of my gilded legendary weapon. So that's... Oh, I forgot about my golem. He's mostly just here to sort of absorb damage on my behalf. I don't really care what he does. These bosses are a lot harder than I remember them being. Okay, that really hurts. Oh wait, I have to destroy the enemy? Nope, he's got shields on him once in a while. I get it now. My golem will take care of him anyway. He actually will. I don't actually have to really attack him at all if I don't want to. So when he fires stuff at me, I can just hide behind the golem and the golem will just tank it all for me. That was close. That did hit me. Go, damage punch, go! Wait, I gotta keep the golem between me and the enemy. Then I can just sit here and he'll take all the damage for me. We'll also kill this guy. And when the golem gets low, we can bring a new one in and he'll absorb all that sweet damage on my behalf. Alright, good golem. Stay there. I will shoot him on your behalf. I will say these boss fights are way harder than they used to be. This one's actually taking a lot of time and he has a chance to kill me at any given time. Like, I haven't even got that much of his health down. I'm just kind of taking pot shots at him whenever I get a sec. The golem just doesn't care. He'll walk right into the line of fire to get a few hits in on that guy. My kind of golem. So we'll do that. We gotta watch out for the ghost fire. That keeps hurting us. I am really glad I upgraded my weapon before this because this fight would have taken seriously like an hour to do. Already as it is, this is the longest fight I've ever had in this game. Just about to the point where I can just straight up tank through him if he would just hold still for a sec. Okay, we're gonna get right in his face this time. And... oh, he's got to be close. Is he dead yet? I think he's dead. So all that really told me is that I've got to be really careful picking my items moving forward because that was actually a really hard fight. So things like a totem of regeneration are gonna be my friend. I lay that down on the ground, I can heal. These floors feel really easy compared to that boss fight though. Like, this is kind of a laugh. Accidentally laid my healing totem down here, but I'll still get a little bit of heals out of it. Tempted to take a new bow, fires 2 arrows at once. But I think I'm just going to take another power. We need the powers. And pretty soon we'll start getting the weapons that have multiple power-ups that all of a very good variety. Like right now we're definitely lacking an AoE damage. It would be very nice to be able to hit more than one idiot at a time. They're not particularly dangerous, but they are annoying. They certainly get stronger as we go. But that's lucky number floor 13 completely cleared. Nothing really good there either, we're just going to take another power. I'm not even sure where the enemies are on this floor. I hear a lot of them, I just don't see any of them. Oh, they're down here in this sludge. My golem found them. I didn't see them because they're so short. Plus, they're getting all sorts of boosts from the guys wearing purple robes. That's nothing a little kitty cat action won't solve, or even some or the golem can just bat him over the edge. That works too. 2 legendary items. I'm listening. There's a legendary goat gear that reduces artifact cooldown. Artifact cooldown's not really something we use, but there is the eternal knife, which also has this, which is a good skill. I'm going to take this because it is in fact a stronger weapon, as much as I'm going to miss my old one. And then I'm going to upgrade that fully, so it's going to do a shockwave dealing 40 damage at the end. And then also sets mobs on fire, because we like fire. I didn't realize I had so many upgrade points too, so I'm going to fix the cooldowns with my armor. And because of this weapon's attack, it ends its combo on its first hit, so it just does shockwaves every time we move, so that's a really good combination. So we're basically going to be penetrating our way through the rest of this. And I think I'm really going to like this one. It doesn't have the quickest attack, but it hits really hard. That was stupidly easy. Hey, look at this. I can just sit over here and kill these guys. Oh, I also have TNT, so that would also work pretty well. Well, the TNT will go over there. Great. That's a huge multi-kill. We'll just drop the golem off over there too. Come on, get in there. Don't be shy. The golem will be the tank, and then I can just hit him with the thing through them. That's actually a really good combo. He will absolutely sit there and tank all that damage. I have what's called an auto crossbow. It's definitely legendary. It's level 27. My current is 4, so we're definitely taking that. Then we're going to give it a piercing attack, and we're going to upgrade that more. It's supposed to have a fast attack. It's got a very fast attack speed. I think I'm going to like it a lot. We can just rapid fire on anything that's annoying us. Okay, these guys are also going to be really annoying because they're quite strong, but we melted that one. Not really sure how the enemies are spawning up there at this point. Not going to ask questions. I'm just going to murder them. You can't run from me. There's no sense in running anymore. I can get you anywhere. I've also saved up 663 arrows because I haven't really been using them this whole time. The game keeps offering me such good things. This is a level 29 legendary with sharpness and heals. Sadly, I'm not going to take that though. We can still do better. I will, however, get tempo theft on my bow. That way when I hit enemies, I steal a little bit of their speed. I also just fell over the edge twice somehow. I don't know what happened. We don't need to talk about it. Oh, there's wind blowing me off. I was looking off to the side for a second, so I didn't really see that. Oh, good. The enemies are going to fight me here. Nice and close. Wow, that thing's got a lot of knockback. Maybe don't do that. Oh, it's a wind guy. That's why. That makes sense. Well, if I keep my back to the wall, we'll be fine. The golem will take care of everything going on down there. Yeah, I don't care if the golem gets knocked over the edge. He can live over the edge for all I care. As long as I'm up here, I'm fine. And more idiots everywhere. That was close. Okay, we're going to move away. Oh, okay. Or we're just going to jump over the edge. That's fine too. Oh, I thought the wind stopped when the enemies died. Turns out the enemies are the easy part. Am I all the way back at the beginning of this level? That's really annoying. Okay, made it through to the end of that annoying level. Next, we're going to take Enchanted Grass. I think that lets me summon something to help. And we get to increase the power of a chosen item. How about my sword? I really want a better sword. That puts it up to level 40. So its damage just went up to 196. And it was at about 93 before, so we added straight up 100 damage. And that means it's time for another good old-fashioned boss fight. So we'll summon that, and we'll see what we're fighting. Okay, we're fighting a redstone golem that we're absolutely decimating right now. We're going to put some heals down. Okay, we got to stay out of the fire. We're just going to fire that away. I don't even know what we're fighting anymore. An illusioner. I don't know what just happened. I think we just defeated everything in a moment because my sword is so stupidly strong. There's definitely some cool looking armor and stuff here. I'm going to hold off just a little more. Which brings us to a new combat floor that we're just going to cut our way through like we did that boss. All we got to do is swing the sword a few times, maybe throw some TNT in there, and everything's going to be absolutely wrecked. We'll bring up our healing spot just for fun, but even though we're surrounded by enemies, I just really not worried about anything anymore. We got watermelon on the ground, we got arrows up there. It all feels just kind of like a joke at this point. Okay, and since we have a level 35 Ember Robe, we're going to take it. It's going to give me a move speed ore and burns nearby enemies, plus whatever that stuff is. This one gives me increased poison damage. I don't think I do any poison damage. Maybe that gives me poison damage. I'm going to go for use your health potion, boost your pet's damage. We use potions a lot, and then we're just going to take rolling makes you faster. So I'm going to be quicker, and I'm going to burn nearby enemies like this. I actually really like that extra speed boost suddenly because I can just zoom around with taking my icy sheep. We'll also summon the golem. Yeah, I roll and I can zoom right over to them and burn them alive. Because normally I don't have the patience to wait. I do have this super fast bow that can fire like absolutely rapid fire. But I like the personal touch of getting right up there and burning them alive. That floor was easy, just annoying. Not a lot of great stuff going on here, just another enchantment point. That's okay though, we'll find something good again soon. For now, we'll just chop through all the idiots without any problem at all. Like, this floor is supposed to be hard, I think because of all the projectiles coming your way, but my summons are absorbing all those and I can hit everyone right back. Plus, I'm doing just an absurd amount of damage. I'm just melting through even the big guys. The biggest threat on a level like this was actually walking into those blades I kept forgetting about. Next, I'm going to try a Vexing Chant. That's just going to replace my Golem, which is convenient. Well, we're going to summon our Vexing whatevers to pretty much do all the work for us now. That's our sheep. We're also starting to run into those knight guys with the big shields that can really be annoying, so we're going to have to be careful about them. For now, I'm going to throw some TNT over their way, which is hopefully mostly going to kill everything. But these are the guys we're going to have to pay a little bit of attention to. But also not really that much, because we can pretty much destroy everything as long as we're being careful. Speaking of being careful, I just fell through the floor because I wasn't being that careful. Wow, these guys actually hit really hard. That's annoying. This is definitely the most annoying level yet, mostly because of these guys, and I think something is also slowing me down, so I keep missing my rolls, so I keep falling and dying. Think we've got it about under control now, though. Just a few more idiots up here at the top, and we should be done. Anything I get now is going to replace my healing thing, so I don't want to do that unless it's quite good. But we're already on floor, wow, we're wrecking even those guys. Floor 25. A lot of that is just thanks to whatever this weapon of mine is. I just one-shot like everything. So even these big guys are spawning in now. Even they're just getting wrecked by us. Oh, a poison sheep. Oh, okay, we wrecked him. We wrecked him. Okay, I'm getting new armor. I thought lighting people on fire would be more fun than that. Wolf armor it is. That's going to give us 20% weapon boost. And now we look like a dog. So when we're at full HP, you deal increased range and damage. So we're going to get a 40% damage increase. We can actually get more pet damage too. So we have lots of pets, and then swift-footed. Rolling makes you faster for 3 seconds, yes. So that's just going to be a lot of extra damage and stuff for us, which we didn't need, but I will like. We're hitting for over 300 now. And when we're at full health, which we often are, we're just doing that much more. 314 seems like a lot for these enemies though. I don't even know what they're fighting anymore. Our blade thing that swoops out isn't necessarily taking that extra damage, but if I'm close enough to physically touch something, it's 300 and something damage. So if I sit here in the heals like this, things are gonna have trouble getting to me because I'm doing so much damage. Alright, well, off we go from here. I was hoping for something cool here. We didn't get it, so we'll just take a point and move on. They're definitely trying to make this floor seem ominous. Okay, these guys are a little bit tougher. That one, well, took like 1.1 hits. Oh, it's because I only hit him with my stupid, the wave of it. I didn't actually hit him with the actual sword. When I hit him with the actual sword, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not one-shotting them, but it's close. That was supposed to be like a hard challenge area, and I just made it look so stupidly easy. I want to find something like this in its legendary form, Obsidian Claymore. Well, we get an enchantment point anyway every time we finish a thing, and I don't like any of that. But good news, we're back to another level with wind, my favorite thing ever. Wind doesn't feel so bad when you have a weapon like this. Everything just gets so easy. Okay, pretty sure I'm supposed to go this way with my zooming speed. I'm just going to throw TNT their way. That'll take care of most of the work. And we'll summon our things in. We'll hit them and one-shot everything. Yeah, that's it. Just run toward me. I prefer this because then I can just get you nice and close. Something was managing to hurt me there a little bit, but we're not overly tough. We just do a lot of damage. That's our secret. Level 28, easily cleared. I was hoping for something a little more exciting than this stuff, but that's okay. Another point we got. This guy's going to change one thing I have into a unique. So we're going to turn our wolf armor, our dog armor, into its unique version. So it's now the fox armor, level 47, 30% chance to negate damage. And then it's time for a boss fight. So whenever he wants to show up, we'll get this party started. Oh, it's a mushroom monstrosity. All right, well, we're going to melt through this pretty quick, aren't we? I've got my heals up. He's going to hit pretty hard. Not that hard as it turns out. He's already down to, what is that, 66% health? I've fought this guy before. He's finally summoned his cows. That's okay. So far, nothing is really hurting us that badly. I'm going to resummon my idiots just to make sure they're still up and helping me. Okay, I've got my heals on me now. He's going to hit me pretty hard, which actually just kind of annoys me because I'm not doing full damage. I really don't need to do full damage. I'm just melting him no matter what I do here. Okay, we're going to kill some cows. Oh, he's almost got me dead. Okay, will you just retreat it for a sec? I'm just going to shoot him with arrows for a sec, because that's going to finish him anyway. I wasn't sure if I had extra lives or not, and I really didn't want to risk it.